MTV's World Tour contains info bursts which carry vital information regarding the show. Not only that, there's a competition hidden there, the prize, a holiday for two. So when you see this icon, no, not this icon, that icon, press record on your video recorders. That way you can freeze World Tour info bursts which only last a split second, learn how to win prizes and influence people. World Tour has sent me to Thailand this week, land of smiles, to discover what there really is here to smile about.
Now wait a minute.
It's a land of contradictions, of claustrophobic capitals and isolated outposts, of brothels and of Buddhists. Lose yourself in Bangkok's notorious pollution or find yourself on a cleaner, altogether more spiritual road. And while I'm here, I won't be eating any breakfast at all. Instead, I'll be giving it away to the lines of monks who gather each dawn holding out their bowls.
Where do you come from?
Oh, I'm from England.
Oh.
I'm from England. Next is, while I starve to death in return for penance, you go next.
Yeah.
Why don't you get stuffed on this week's blisteringly good menu? And the apple?
And the apple.
Okay, the
Yeah.
apple. Iced Tea shows us round his hood, Los Angeles.
You just gotta know where you're at and handle yourself. You'll be all right.
And our fab fortnighter Daniel gets a bit frisky in Jamaica. He's got his hands full, and so have I, in
Thailand, Bangkok.
Now wait a minute.
Just about every teenage Thai male has spent at least part of his life as a novice monk. Nowadays, though, what with all the worldly distractions there are, many young boys can't be bothered to shave heads and don orange. They do, however, still have a penchant for the monastic tattoos that used to come with the job.
I come here because I believe in the work of the monastery and believe that the tattoos will protect me from the troubles and the fighting.
Although these boys believe in the magic power of tattoos, a tortoise for good business, a tiger for protection, what they might not know is they don't actually work unless the wearer sticks to strict Buddhist guidelines like no drinking, no swearing, no lying, no fighting.
I believe in the power and the magic of tattooing. I think it gives me power. It will keep me from harm even if I have to fight.
Even if you think they look great, be warned, hygiene isn't perhaps what it should be. There's not a new needle in sight, and there's a high risk of AIDS in a country like Thailand. What I'm doing now is releasing some little birds. It's an old Buddhist tradition, and it signifies freedom of the spirit. Out you go, little birdies. Freedom. It's yours. Bye. Nothing more satisfying than coming to a sports match to watch men pitch their strength and skill against other men. And this here is volleyball, Thailand's national team sport, so it gets pretty vicious both on and off the court. Hang on a minute, ref, oi ref, there's girls on the pitch, ref, there's girls on the pitch. Don't cheer, they're girls. They are, in fact, blokes, known locally as catois or ladymen. These gay men who dress as women have historically been accepted by Thai society. That is, until balls became a controversial issue. Last year, 2 of the team were banned from playing at international level because they were ladymen.
I think the boss from the Volleyball Association thought we created a problem, because when
I'm playing, I'll make noise like
เราก็จะ
ladies.
ส่งเสียงว้ายอ้ายซึ่งผู้ชายจริงๆแล้วเขาจะแล้วก็
Higher voice.
เวลาเราลง
And I wear makeup, which real men don't do.
เพราะเรารักสวยรักงามนะซึ่งผู้ชายจริงๆเขาก็ไม่ทำกัน
I see.
คือเราก็พอใจที่เราจะอยู่อย่างนี้นะครับ
But I'm one of the best, so I don't care what people
อ
think.
ยู่ในประเทศไทยนี่คือเขาก็ยอมรับ
I'll do
ว่าเรา
my
ก็
best,
เป็นหนึ่ง
that's all.
แต่ว่าเราก็ถือว่าเรามีโอกาสมากกว่าประเทศอื่นๆ
Here in Pat Pong, Bangkok's serious flesh district, there are still plenty of real girls who perform all manner of gynecological gymnastics for the sex tourists who come here in their droves. There are over 2 million prostitutes in Thailand to serve their every need.
And that, sadly, has been the more familiar global image of Thai women for quite some time, either prostitutes or servants.
Don't kiss and don't tell. Changing the perception of Thai women abroad is an uphill struggle. This is Yui, Thailand's first model to make it on an international level. Concerned about the image of Thai women, she recently turned down a $30,000 modeling assignment. The reason? Going topless.
Yui, many models have to take their clothes off. They don't mind in the shoots. Would you do that?
No naked, because I don't want people think like Thai image low.
Since last year, Yui's trodden the catwalk with Naomi and Kate and appeared in a George Michael video. But in Thailand, she's not considered attractive because of her dark skin. Unbelievable! She's gorgeous, so I had to put it to the test.
Feels nothing for you?
Yeah.
Nothing at all? Do you think this woman is beautiful?
Yeah, I think so.
He said, yeah, sure, I'm beautiful and I got slender body.
This sort of attractiveness doesn't work in Thailand.
I feel sad. He said no. Yes, he said yes. He said yes.
Yes, he said yes.
Too right, I agree. More from Thailand after the break, but first, here's Ice-T's cruise round his city of angels.
I find Ice-T to be the dopest, flyest, OG pimp, hustler, gangster player, hardcore mother living today.
Take 3, marker. Hello, I'm Ice-T, and welcome to my city guide, the guide of LA. All right, this is beautiful, smoggy Los Angeles. You can see from here. Right now, we're in an area called the Hollywood Hills. All this green down here is Beverly Hills. This layer of dirt is what Los Angeles calls air. And over to our left would be South Central, where I grew up. And no matter where you live in South Central Los Angeles, you can always see these hills. When I used to be down in the hood, whatever we was doing, stealing, robbing, whatever, we always thought about living up here, you know what I'm saying? So now we're up here, and I can look down. There's nobody down there. It's Beverly Hills. I can yell out, "Hey, white people!" Black man on the top of the hill. New stuff, some new stuff. Got my man Big Rich in the house.
Yo.
Now, one thing you need in Los Angeles is a car. Since we syndicate, we got all black cars. Right here, we got the Bentley. This is for all you British people out here. This is Turbo R.
Yo, get the plates.
Plates, baby.
Yeah, definitely get the plates, baby. Pimping ain't easy.
Pimping ain't easy. Pimping, you know what I'm saying? Those
High
are the
power.
people who run things, and those are the people who are ran, you know? Pimp, I don't know what you are, pimp or hoe, I really don't know. All right, you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I think the cool thing about Los Angeles is that we're within striking distance of everything. Now, if you drive 2 hours, you'll be in Mexico. You drive another hour toward the mountains, you're at the snow. You drive another 3.5 hours into the desert, you're in Las Vegas. So being in LA, you're strategically right in the middle of it, and you can take off.
My mother died young, no sisters or brothers, I was the only son. When I was 12, my pops died too. What's a brother supposed to do?
Now what we gonna do is we gonna shoot right through the middle of South Central.
My aunt, I guess they thought that was the best.
Right now we're turning into an area of Los Angeles called the jungle. As far as gangs, Bloods run the jungle. You know, gotta have red on over in this area.
See the gang right on the wall is red, because Bloods, see, they represent red, so it's red right, and they write what their color represents.
And the way the city is divided, you could go 5 blocks and be in another gang. But the one thing about Los Angeles is, compared to some place like New York, visually and aesthetically, it looks nice. And you're right now, you dead in the center of some of the hardest gang territory in Los Angeles. And although it don't look like it, it could go down, you know what I'm saying?
I'm looking right now, believe it or not.
We keeping our eyes looking around.
Everything right now.
I walked the Crenshaw High. It was fly.
Come on. Come on. All right. We're at the Syndicate Underground South Central office. Although this looks like a crack house, it's not. But we keep it all shaded up.
You need to know the city out here. You gotta know LA. I don't care who you are, what you're doing. Bottom line, there are dangerous areas. Bullshit. There's dangerous areas you don't want to go in no matter what.
You're looking for drama, you'll find it.
You can find it.
you know?
Can find it. I would advise anybody that's not from here, you know, start out in some place, you know, to be more tourist-based, like Hollywood, someplace nice like that. You just gotta know where you're at and handle yourself. You'll be all right.
Do this, come on, time to get wrecked and kick this on and so on. The ICETOGMCLAPDHATES.
I'm gonna be quite honest. I tell people that come from out of town, I say go to Disneyland, you know what I'm saying? See Disneyland. Might sound corny, but Disneyland is dope. Go to Magic Mountain, go to Universal Studio. There's a lot of theme parks. You'd be surprised, you know. I think that misconception is a problem. They think kids from the hood don't want to do that, but we can't wait to do that kind of thing. It's fun. LA, you know, has a lot of fun things to do.
Yo, 1, 2.
Y'all finna see some real live shit. Tune in.
All right, y'all ready?
The fast lane, have hard, have money. Ain't nobody smiling, ain't nothing funny. Raise the risk, raise the profit. And can't nobody stop it unless she gains weight. So baby, don't sleep.
This is going out to all my homeboys.
Now, some people like to come out to the beach when it's happening, when it's popping, when it's 1,000 people, but I can't really do that. I always got off into empty amusement parks anyway, you know. I always think there's like a serial killer living in them.
Yeah. I don't like how this is going down.
And when you come from South Central Los Angeles, you learn to appreciate nice things like this. You know what I'm saying? This is a nice, cool, romantic place. If you want to come over here and break it down, you take your girl right here, and you can say all kind of fly stuff. And due to the fact the waves are breaking in the background, you might even get her to believe it.
Check it. Pop the Remy, kick back, and let's play it.
Now we're gonna take you up onto the legendary Sunset Strip.
You can't beat me, mother. You're broken.
But look, just when I thought I had the cool Bentley, the Bentley Azure convertible.
Look at that. Let's get
That's the end of the game right there, baby. Woo! Play, son, play!
He's in the game.
Play, you mother... God damn! There's always some place for us to go. This is letting you know that just when you thought you made it, that mother rides by in a brand new rag on a phone, baby. I guess the message we try to send out to y'all today is that everybody deserves to live where they want to live, you know what I'm saying? And Los Angeles is where we choose to live. So this is Ice-T and Big Rich, and hope when you come to LA, you enjoy it as much as we do. You have a good time when you come, you know what I'm saying? It can be cool. You just need the right tour guide.
Why, thanks, Ice. Join me after the break. Welcome back to World Tour. Still to come, fun in the sun in Jamaica. But first,
Thailand, Mae Hong Son.
Apparently, it means good luck if you walk under an elephant in Thailand, but I'm not about to find out. On top, it's scary enough.
Oh, my bum hurts. Ooh. I'm in the extreme northwest of